Hey guys, let's start by saying, yeah, I canceled my Streets of Rage 2 Let's Play for now until I can actually beat the game on normal, because I can't for some reason. Not sure why, but anyway, till that gets settled, though, you won't be seeing Streets of Rage 2 on the channel. Now you might see Streets of Rage 3 perhaps, but not 2. But until I beat it. Anyway, let's go to a mod for today. A mod called Streets of Fighter V1 by Kratus. Now, the actual poster on Steam is not Kratus, but they were the one that posted onto Steam, so if you want to check it out, go to, I believe, Patrick Cruz, or Cruz, or, well, you'll see their name in the link below. But anyway, let's start this with Dhalsim, and let's start showing off the characters. Let me make sure it's recording still. Yep, it's recording. Alright, we're gonna start with... Alright, he teleports as he's running, and when performing combos, he does his stretchy arms thing. And his grapple is either smack you upside the head repeatedly, knee you, and then headbutt you. You can... Oh yeah, his running attack is a slide. I'm just showing you a little bit more of his basics. Now let's go into his special moves. Here's the stationary special move. That's Yoga Fire. Well, Yoga Flame, I meant to say. Yoga Flame! And now we have Yoga. Now we have... As you can see, it's like a little flamethrower attack. That does quite a bit of damage. And then you have Yoga Fire, which is basically a longer range version of Yoga Flame. Anyway, let's just go through this area with him, and then we'll... And yes, the characters can use weapons, by the way. However, there's no real need to, since they are admittedly a bit overpowered in this mod. Yeah, this mod does make things a bit easy at times, so it might be ideal to play on the hardest difficulty with these guys. As if you want a bit more of a challenge. Now, the reason I'm not going to do a full-on Let's Play with mods right now is basically the Sega Collection kinda... Okay, he does like a karate chop, basically, when he's using the pipe. At least that's what the animation looks like without the pipe. Ow. But you can stab someone from a distance, so that is one of Dhalsim's advantages here, is long-range stabbing and just general long reach. But his movement is generally a bit on the slow side. But he jumps super good. Anyway, that's Dhalsim for ya. Now let's go to Ryu. And full screen once again. Okay, now we're gonna go to Ryu. Who sprite looks the most like his original in terms of general coloring. As you can see, Ryu's forward dash is a Hadouken. That's kind of a little theme I noticed, is that half the characters have a longer range dash move, or have a projectile of some kind, and the other two don't, basically. Anyway, Ryu's basic attack is him mostly doing punches. You know, Ryu, I'm a little disappointed you ain't trying to implement some kicks, or are you? Yep, your stationary special move is a Tatsu. While this is based mostly on Street Fighter 2's version of the Tatsu, it actually functions more like Ryu's EX Tatsu from Street Fighter Alpha. You know that one where he spins in place and makes a tornado? That one, basically. Anyway, let's look at his other special moves. Of course, you can't special move in midair, I just wanted to show that. His moving special move is a Shoryuken. As you can see, it hits pretty hard. And my controls are suddenly being a little on the screwy side, but ow. Okay, they're back to normal. I don't know what was happening there, but anyway, Shoryuken. Ow. 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 Ryu does still perform kicks while in the air, though. So at least he does use some kicks. And it's not just straight up punches, because Ryu was also a bit of a... Well, I mean, Ken was more of the kicks dude generally, but Ryu did have some kicks of his own. And as you can see, the Shoryuken is pretty powerful. Now, one more time for the road. Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Let me finish him off with a Hadouken! Hadouken! Ow. Shoryuken! And that's Ryu. Now let's go on to Geil. And see what he can do. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, but I did show it, is that Ryu basically performs a sort of monkey throw and a shoulder throw as his throws. Now we're going to Geil, who is kind of wearing the kind of wrong colors, but I don't mind necessarily, because I like blue. Anyway, I mean, it's kind of funny how he's the only one wearing the wrong colors here. He's supposed to be wearing green mostly, not blue. Though I guess it's because of the color palette for the game, not exactly allowing for green without making a major change to elements of the game. Anyway, you see Geil has a beatdown and an over-the-shoulder throw. Like that. As you can see, Geil's basic combo is a mix of punches and kicks. 2 punches, well, 3 punches, and then a kick at the end. Okay, I'm gonna moonwalk because my controller is being kind of weird right now for some reason. And yeah, I'm gonna backwards attack this idiot. Hey, it feels more like a Street Fighter game already! Neat! But seriously, if your controller is having this kind of issue, I suggest unplugging it and then seeing if maybe that helps. If not, and your controller just goes screwy like this, that may unfortunately be the... Hold on. There we go. Okay, you may have to either unplug your controller or get a new controller altogether if it won't stop doing that. But anyway, okay, Geil actually stabs into his enemy's shoulder when using the knife, although he's a military dude, so it kind of makes sense that he would know how to stab with a knife, basically. Because using knives are a military weapon type, basically. But anyway. Okay, I gotta showcase the special moves. The dashing attack is the flash kick. And it's got a decent amount of reach. A sonic boom that spins around him is his neutral special. His moving special, well, his forward special anyway, is a sonic boom. So yeah, he comes off as a bit more of a zoning character in terms of his special moves, but does have a bit more of a rushdown feel due to his other moves, I guess. Now, the last character we're going to show here is Ken! Ken Masters. Okay. Oh crap, this is bad. What's going on with the controls? There we go. As you can see, Ken actually grabs his opponent, knees them, and then kicks them in the face with a front snap kick, basically. He can also crouch down, perform a sort of crouching punch, and as you saw, Ken's dashing attack is a Tatsu. Okay, what's going on with my controller again? This is quite bizarre. I don't know what's going on with my controller. I'm starting to worry that I may need to straight up replace my controller. And now What's going on with my controls? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this, but something screwed up with the controls for some reason here. But anyway, let's continue the showcase. As you can see, dash attack is the Tatsu for Ken, which makes me prefer Ken over the others, basically, in this mod. Because Tatsu move. That's awesome. Tatsumaki Spook Kick. And now for the special moves. Stationary, he'll do a Shoryu Reppa. That deals quite a bit of multi-hit damage. So it's very good. And then the forward moving one is the Shoryuken, which also deals multi-hit damage, but goes further. Let me compare them right quick. Okay, that dealt about a few... Okay, I don't know, that just dealt a few hits. Okay, it seems to be similar amounts of hits. It's just that you're at different ranges when you do it. Anyway, that's the mod. The Street Fighter mod known as Street of Fighter V1 by, again, Kratus. Like I said, you can find the mod in the description below. If you want to know my overall opinion on the mod, I think the mod is pretty awesome. And I think it's honestly one of the best examples of a good Street Fighter mod for a non-Street Fighter game, and a great example of what mods in games like Streets of Rage is capable of. Anyway, guys, have a good day, and, well, I don't really know what to say here. I guess, make sure to give creative people the credit they deserve? Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, see you guys.